Drying a home isn't turning on a couple of fans. After a water damage incident, drying a home is a process. It's not a button you press. There's often a lot of troubleshooting when things don't go exactly the way we expect. First, any standing water gets removed. We call that bulk water. You can't dry what's still soaked. Then we control airflow, temperature, and humidity. We take precise readings so that we understand exactly what it's going to take to create the pressure conditions to force the water out of the material. That's actually what pulls the moisture out of the walls and the floor. Fans move air across wet surfaces, which is a naturally cooling process, which is actually, if you remember your chemistry days, that's a dehumidification process. So the fans move across wet surfaces, and dehumidifiers remove the moisture that's forced into the environment. Together they work as a virtuous process. Now, if you don't have a good dehumidifier that can actually suck the water out at the same rate that's being sent into the system, it just means it's sitting there and it's going to re-enter the low pressure system, which is where the water is the greatest. That may sound sciencey, but all I'm saying is that if a material is still wet and you force just a little bit of water out of it and you can't dehumidify it quickly, it'll go right back into the material that it came from, because that's where the pressure is the lowest. So fans move across the wet surfaces, and the dehumidifiers remove the moisture from the environment. And together they create the conditions where materials can dry from the inside out. If you skip steps or you rush it, the moisture stays right where you can't see it. And that's how mold grows. I've not been in a single house when the water wasn't handled properly where I didn't find mold. Every single time. Every single time. Now, drying isn't about speed. It's about doing things in the right order and according to a process, according to people who care about your home as much as they do their own.